7 o'clock on the dot.
That was your shit. You were kind of into that.
That's my jam.
You kind of vibing.
7 o'clock. Hey, Usher was talking cash shit on that record. Cruising the streets. Hey, I got it real. I ain't finna go all out because my voice ain't just
don't stop now. Don't stop now. Hit that shit.
It ain't yeah now.
Yeah, don't stop now. Don't get the people what they want.
Nah, man, I can't even. I gotta me.
No, come on, hit your Martin.
You know, a lot of people missed out back on my karaoke days back when all the people that live in the H here knew about like Scott Gertner's before it was Prospect Park.
Right.
They used to have karaoke every Friday. And me and my people used to fade that thing regularly.
See, I only would go on Sundays.
Yeah.
I
feel like I used to do it on Sundays too.
Yeah,
but
everybody was.
For sure. I was in there in that thing on Fridays.
And what's your favorite song to sing?
Once I got that liquor in my system, thank for me, Sure Shot go-tos, Erykah Badu, and Lauryn Hill.
Couldn't tell me nothing. The crowd right
what? Could tell all the girls, bag, they gonna join. Everybody, that's for sure.
You ain't got to sing, you just pass the mic.
Yep, that's just like singing a gospel song at what's it called? Showtime at the Apollo. You ain't gonna get you'll get booed, but less than likely to get booed. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you can't shut down God. You can't, motherfucker can't not like a Jesus song.
Hey, Ricky talking about I like Nino better on the left side. I don't even know how we can switch sides.
I'm gonna give him what he want, man.
You feel me? That? See, we gotta discuss that. See, I don't even know how to do that.
I'm gonna give him what he want. That's what we do right here, Ricky.
You see, we make things happen, Rick.
Yeah.
It's your world. We just a squirrel.
Don't make no more goddamn requests, Rick. Shit.
Yeah.
That's all I know how to do, really. That's the only reason.
We make things happen. Y'all see me on here with my bonnet.
Bonnet Chronicles, baby.
Buck in the system.
Ghetto
Buck
baby.
in the system. I'm a troll. Y'all tell me y'all don't like something. I'm going to make sure I do it.
Then you got the long joint, too.
Yeah, for the braids. All the girls know this the one you get for the faux locks, for the braids,
Is it satin?
You know it. it.
Yeah.
I think,
what's the significance of the satin? Let the world know that, you know what I mean?
Well, see, as a man, you got to know these things. Well, you not you necessarily, but the single men know, get the satin pillow covers, the satin, have your. Now, I feel like if you single and you a dude, next level stuff is if you got like the bonnets already for the chicks that stay the night.
Oh no, come on, no, you trying to babysit the
bride?
No, that's stay forever type material. I mean,
no. See what you do. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Polyester.
It's been Ricky, you got me messed up. I don't wear no polyester on my head, boo. I don't even wear no fake hair.
Fellas,
you tripping.
You better gotta have hard soap at your house. The hard soap, they give a yeast infection or something. That way she don't come back for 2 weeks. You don't need her coming back tomorrow. I mean, this is a one night stand. At least one every 2 weeks.
Listen, Frank, even if I'm not living with a dude, I'ma always have me some Men's Ivory. I'ma have y'all. I'ma go probably Bath and Body Works. You can smell like that bourbon. They got like that other smell that kind of is like the spring smell for the men. When the good old what is it, the sales come on, I'm gonna make sure I go in there and get the man stuff. That way, when you come over, you feel special, especially if it's like full. I'm be like, baby, I knew you was gonna come.
It was for you.
It was for you, but no, old buddy might use it too in a couple months. I mean,
listen. Come to my house. I'm single. I'm doing everything to keep you from coming back.
No,
I don't need you coming back that often. This is a fling. I'm putting water in the soft soap. I'm shaking it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't giving you.
The key is to make everybody feel like they special. I want everybody to feel like they special.
I agree with that.
You gotta. So I'm telling you, fellas, if y'all
not here, I'm not gonna make you feel special here. I ain't really no spending the night. I got to go to work.
If you guys listen, I'm gonna give y'all some free game because I haven't heard of a man doing this yet. Now I heard of the one cat. because it was one cat, Frank, to my understanding, that was giving girls like goodie bags as they left. So what he did, he had like 10. No, listen, it
Low
was
pops
next.
and shit.
It was
Good to see
next
you.
level. That boy had like $10 in case you needed an Uber or something. He made him a sandwich. He had them like a Capri Sun or something for them to go. And he had like some chips or some candy, like, or some Altoids. I was like, yo, and he put it like in a cute little sandwich bag. I thought that was so considerate.
See,
like, bruh,
I agree with that. I
was
but see,
like,
the
you
problem,
next level.
Yeah, the problem would be with me, I would have a box of them. You were like, who the other 32 for?
Ricky, don't do me.
Why you got 10 of these?
Baby, I ain't wore Japanese cherry blossom since 06. Don't do that.
That cherry blossom
That's an
smell
old
good.
smell. It
That
do
cherry
smell
blossom
good.
smell good.
But I'm grown, baby. I done moved on to other things. You know, I'm an auntie level now, so I like warm scents. I do
like
vanilla.
White Diamond now.
No, I do vanilla. You know, give me a little cashmere. You know, I like stuff that's like a little subtle. That Japanese cherry blossom, you know, it make me sneeze now. So
yeah, fuck with your allergies.
I can't. It's a little too strong.
Say, man, you don't never get too up to see. Good, I still wear like Lagerfeld. See, good stuff don't go out of style. You know what I mean? So I still.
What's the cigar joint? What's the cigar joint called that y'all be into? That thing in the cigar. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The Cuba.
Yeah.
No,
I saw a cat had one of them. I said, oh, wow, you still stuck in like.
Yeah, that boy got a little canteen with him. No, I ain't got that. Hey,
Kim. Kim said, hey, auntie. Yes, auntie.
The way you got that bonnet on, you should date a cat that wear that Cuba or Lagerfeld.
No, because bonnets do not.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I still got the juke. I still got juke.
You know what? You know what I really love.
That's classic.
But check it. You know what I really love that I feel should not have went out of style? It was that Curve Crush. Ooh.
Oh, Curve period. Hey, if you don't have the cologne with you out of town or something, you run right to Walgreens. You get the little trial pack. You got all 5 in there for $20. Mix them motherfuckers up.
Man,
when you go to the strip club tonight, they gonna thank you somebody. Just mix them up.
High school boy come around in some Curve Crush.
Yes.
Say less.
Right now, let me tell you what I'm on right now. See, go in the Louis Vuitton store and don't purchase anything. Just get 2 of them sample of the Louis Vuitton. You're gonna smell like an African a little bit when it first starts, but it gets settled after a while. You understand what I'm saying? They own that.
Ain't nobody trying to smell like that there.
That Curve, I'm telling you, Curve.
Curve is
Man,
it.
Curve is responsible for a bunch of these kids out here that don't have real fathers.
I'm not gonna lie, because I knew in college a boy walked by me wearing that Curve. I was like,
yes. That kind of shit you keep in your backpack. Like you got
I don't even approach men first, but if you wear that Curve, they used to have me like
fellas.
Back in the day though. See now, it's that Bond number 9. I like that Tom Ford. I like that Tom Ford joint. I forgot the name of that joint.
She a little bougie.
Man. You wear that Tom Ford, man. I might have to. What's the other one?
Saint Laurent is smelling good right now.
Saint Laurent is a good
Invictus smell good.
Invictus. Hey, listen. It was this guy in Papados. I want to say maybe about this had to be like a year ago before COVID. That boy, he was not attractive at all, but that boy walked by me in that Invictus. I forgot he was ugly. I was like, listen.
I can hear my wife in there breaking the bottle right now.
Hey.
Get this shit out of here. Throw this shit away.
So yeah, we wanted
that Chanel Blue Big Zach on or something. That Chanel Blue. Yeah.
Just smell good, period. It's something
just
about
babe.
that.
Just
yes.
Babe. Hold up. Just babe.
Andrea onto something with a hint of weed. Yes, ma'am. It adds a little flavor. It's like it's smoked cologne or something. Like it's good.
What's my one that smell like Coke? It'll come to me in a minute. But it smell like pure cocaine.
I don't even know what cocaine smell like. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it smell like pure cocaine.
I don't even know, and that's a good thing. I don't know what it smell like. What is it though? I want you to figure out the name because now I'm finna go on Macy's so I can see what it smell like. Soap and water. Zach say smoking water. Soap and water.
Smoking water.
Soap and water. I wear Invictus, the baby blue joint. Yes, Sirski. One in a
Yeah.
million. Yes.
Hey, that
1
smell
million.
fucking good.
Paco, I got Lady Million in there. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so we about to go ahead and get the show started. I think we're a good 10 minutes in. So first up, we're gonna discuss bonnets, man. That's why I wore this joint. You know, everything I do everything for a purpose. I wore the bonnet joint just to kind of tie into the topic, man. Everybody, I've been seeing maybe for the last 2 to 3 weeks, everybody going back and forth about bonnets. And so, what I found interesting, because I think it was like a group of chicks who went to the airport, they were going somewhere and they had on bonnets. And so, I think everybody on the internet, had some mixed feelings about it. Some people were saying that it was due to them basically, trying to be comfortable to get on the flight. Other people were saying you don't need to leave up out your house without the bonnet. I'm sure if everybody that's kind of like into social media been following some of these people, social media influencers, quote unquote, probably saw, Kevin Samuels touched on it, Monique touched on it. So, today we just kind of wanted to touch on it, man. Now, I'm at home. Even though I'm on the podcast, I'm at home. So I definitely don't feel like I'm gonna be doing this every podcast, but I think my joint, I think my joint,
You
I
got
don't
the
see nothing wrong.
little wrap in
Yeah,
there
I got,
with it to class
and
it
see
up a little bit.
my bonnet, I don't, because they come in different prices. You can step it up a little bit. I think mine maybe ran me about a good $7.99. Come with the little tie joint. They had different colors. They had a money
Yeah.
one. So I just want some of you guys' take on the whole bonnet situation. We read in the comments as we go. For me, now I think I'm very fluid when it comes to wearing bonnets. I definitely am not about to like go somewhere where I may be seen with one on. But if I'm going from like my house to the mailbox, if I'm going from my house like to the office around the corner, something like that, to the car, y'all might catch me in a bonnet if you're driving through the parking lot, because I'm, certain hairstyles, and I'm real into hair heavy. I'm just, I'm not about to take down, to wrap back up,
Let them
to
curls fall out.
repair. Yeah, like I gotta take out my rollers, all of that, just to walk up the street to like the mailbox or something like that. Now, grocery stores, things of that nature, I'm not gonna wear it. So what's your take on the whole bonnet
So
thing, Frank?
it seemed to me look like the bonnet and the house shoes go hand in
Mm-hmm.
hand.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So
Especially if
y'all
they're
in
the furry
Walmart.
joint.
So do you go to Walmart with the bonnet?
Do I go to Walmart with the bonnets?
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm not. See, that's the thing, because in Walmart you might see somebody you know. Now, one thing my grandmama and them was big on, I will say this, and this was kind of beat into me. I can't speak for everybody. She always told me you don't know who you're gonna run into when you out and about. So now that I'm like working a corporate job, I'm trying to, be a cheer mom, all this other stuff. I definitely don't think I'm going to the grocery store in a bonnet. Now I don't put myself in a position to have to make no late night run to the grocery store, because I'm a planner. I'm real good at planning,
But
keeping
if you
my house
do,
stocked.
but if you do,
I don't know. I don't
I'm a,
know. It got to be like midnight or something, but I literally don't do that because I think it's unsafe. So I'm not going to no stores, no airport, none of that in the bonnet. Like, I'm just not finna do it. But
yeah.
that's just me. I don't judge people who do it though, because it's somebody who enjoys, like, having my hair look a certain way and preserving my hairstyle. I don't judge sisters who do it. It just really ain't that big of a deal to me. So
I think the store is kind of okay if you can tell that you're trying to run in and run out. Because if you're in the kitchen, you forgot that you don't have cornbread, you run to the store and grab some corn.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? Shit like that. I think
mm-hmm,
the airport is kind of okay because you dressing down. You're gonna get on the plane. You're trying to dress as comfortable as possible. They're already
mm-hmm.
about to make you get naked just to get on the plane. Take your
Right.
shoes off, try to take your
All of
bra
that.
off, all that. You know what I mean? So you're trying to dress as comfortable as possible.
It's a
But
whole ordeal.
whole ordeal. But I think the bonnet come with like when I think of a bonnet, I think like a nasty attitude. You know what I mean? Dirty Chinese beauty supply slippers. I mean, it's a whole vibe that go with it that makes it negative, a
I know a
negative
few.
connotation.
I get it. I know a few, and I'm not gonna lie. As a black woman, if I'm driving, if I'm going somewhere, and I see a sister on with a bonnet, I feel like she already like. I
She
have
just
not
got a
met.
GED.
Nah, man, I haven't met a lot of chicks that like run far errands in bonnets that don't like have a major attitude problem. And like I said, I don't judge, but I definitely stay out her way. She look like she on a mission with no permission.
Yeah, she got
She
nothing to
got
lose.
them kids with her, like
Yes.
So, but I'm finna go to some of these comments and see some of the stuff that's being said. Viewers, what do you guys think? What's y'all's take on the bonnet, man? Is it just something you need to leave in the house? Are you fluid? Do you wear it like to some places and not others? Do you
My
not wear
guy,
that joint at all?
my guy
Rick,
Ricky is cold blooded.
Ricky is a troll. Ricky a
Ricky,
troll. I'm expecting him to come with the smoke.
Ricky cold blooded.
Let me see. Zach talking about the kid. You try to smell some. No, I'm not trying to smell no.
Yeah, don't try to
Sweetheart,
smell the coke. It's
I'm
actually,
terrified. I'm
hey,
terrified of
the
coke.
cologne is called Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather. It
Tuscan leather.
smells like cocaine.
For the record, Zach, I'm terrified of coke. Coke and coochie. I'm scared of both of them. I don't
Yeah,
want neither.
anything start with a C.
I don't want neither.
Cola.
Yeah, I don't want it. It done made people steal from their mama and cluck like chickens and all that. I'm good. Thank you, Low Wiley, my
Stealing
internet
from their mama
cousin.
was the least of the worst that happens.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on all that. That's cute, Bonnet. Thank you, honey. Sparks. It's not even about. It's not even about what white people think. It's about taking pride in yourself. Period.
Most certainly.
Okay.
Most certainly.
Most certainly. And speaking of our clear counterparts, I will say this. There have been part of the debate with the bonnet thing that I found interesting, and receipts were produced with some people kind of showing, like Audrey Hepburn, if you're familiar with Breakfast at Tiffany's old school film, she go outside, she got the hair wrap on. They showed Queen Elizabeth with the hair wrap on, maybe to preserve her hairstyle. It was raining or something like that. And so a lot of people were saying that they felt black women were the bonnet was being demonized more so in regards to women of color than it was to women of other races, because both parties wear bonnets. So I definitely didn't find that to be surprising. I feel like we always, we're told growing up that we get it 10 times harder than other races, so we got to be 10 times more on point when we step out, whether it be just going about our day in the corporate environment, any of that.
Anything we do gonna get demonized by these people.
Anything.
So what they do is steal everything we do. They steal everything we do. They try to break us down and use it against us. But like you say, you got on a bonnet and you work in corporate America. So
I do.
It's just a situation. So it don't really mean. I was joking when I say she got a GED or whatever situation.
Yeah. You was just
anything that we do as black people, they gonna chop it up and bring it down. And what we do as black people, we run off with whatever they dangle in front of us. We run off with it. But we definitely should be more presentable in public.
Absolutely.
Even a do-rag. Dude shouldn't even wear a do-rag in public.
Yeah. Because again, not just for them, for us, like Sparkle said. Ricky, Bonnets, let me know. I am not taking you on a date. $40 max. No gift bag at the end. Period.
$40 max.
Well,
I'm not giving her the $10, Ricky. All that bus pass and the transfer.
Rick don't need much of a reason.
The same way she had to get home the same way she got here. Bye.
Listen, Rick is the homie, but we're not finna act Rick, we're not gonna act like you need much of a reason to, you know what I'm saying, cut back on a date. You don't need much, brother.
Listen,
Zach,
man.
and no house shoes in public either. Okay, I agree.
Agreed.
All right.
That's what they call house shoes.
Precisely. Kim, that's a bonnet with a bow. Yeah, girl, it got a bow in the front. Like, I could tie this joint up, man. It come with extra.
Like everything she do is to the next level. She don't just want to do no regular.
I don't want no regular. I don't want a regular bonnet.
I don't like it.
I'm about to get one of them bedazzled joints. Sparks.
No. That just scream hood rap.
I thought it make it more fancy.
No.
Okay.
No.
Sparkle, look presentable at all times outside of the house. You never know what opportunity may approach you. Absolutely.
Sparkle, you are the best.
Keisha Graves, facts.
Nakaja.
Nakaja. I'm sorry, Nakaja. Oh, that's pretty. I like that name.
Yeah, I named it. That's my daughter.
Kim, I tell my child that all the time. Okay. I always dress business casual to the airport.
I actually dress better at the airport now because it seems like every time you dress down,
you're gonna run into somebody, man.
Not even that. I go straight into the action. So now when I get off the plane, I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Let me see. Oh, especially if you just want to go into the hotel room and drop your bags off. That makes sense.
You might not even make it to the hotel with me. I don't do no sleeping out of town. So
I don't either. I'm the same way.
To the max. It's to the max.
Kim, that don't mean don't comb your hair. Show don't.
They ain't combing their hair, Kim.
Bonnet lets me know you smoke cool.
Cool filter kings. The long or the short, Rick?
Bonnets are an undergarment. It's like going outside with your drawers on. Kim, that's because it's not used as an occasional temporary inconvenience, but as a hat to cover up what we don't want to deal with. True. Bonnets let me know.
You don't want your hair to fall. Your curls
that's
to fall.
true. That's true. Bonnets let me know you put washing powder down on your carpet before you vacuum. I never thought of that.
That actually smells pretty good.
That actually don't seem like a bad idea, though. You know,
you're going too far, Ricky. Now you're going too far.
I don't know. I don't know. All right, so I think the majority.
Don't get bougie, Ricky. Don't get bougie.
I think the majority agrees that bonnets are not just bad, but you definitely need to use your discretion on where you wear them at. So
I definitely think that they should be home pretty much, you know what I mean? So is it a difference between the bonnet and the wrap?
Yeah, no, not really. So here's the thing. I feel like if you got the whole wrap deal with the foam and it's keeping it up, you don't wear like no tissue, the Santex strips or the bonnet or anything.
Sound like something that you test for STDs. Like what the hell is a Santex strip?
Everybody that's into hair know the Santex strip joints is the joints you put on to wrap and keep the hair secured. So if you take all that off and your hair still wrapped, maybe you can get away with it. Me, I'm gonna calm it down, but to each his own. So Maisha said a wrap is different.
Yeah, Maisha.
Ricky, that's ghetto as fuck. Okay.
I ain't have no carpet fresh, Ricky, so I'm gonna use that washing powder.
Yeah, I like the washing powder idea. He actually gave me an idea.
Smell like gain all up and through this.
Facebook user, man, I hate that we don't see y'all's name on some of these comments because I think it only shows the names that are posted on the business page. But we are gonna read your comments. Girl, it be those parents that come up to the school with the bonnets and the house shoes on. Yes, those individuals.
It's the wrong place.
If they come up there, like I'm never going up to represent my child or pick up. I feel like, first of all, people will treat your child different if you present yourself in a certain light. They'll feel like they can not only play with you, but they can play with your offspring too. So whenever I go up to my kid's school, and she's starting school this year, but whenever I go up to that joint, I'm gonna look, I'm gonna mean business. They
if you got on the bonnet and house shoes, that means you probably just woke up at 3. Just woke up to pick the kid up, and you ain't done nothing all day. So
right, a bonnet, a wrap. Let me see. A wrap is just soulful and ugly. Oh, hey, it's all protective garments on your head.
Man, Adonis, I ain't nobody else for your shit this week.
Adonis is for the bonnets. I saw some of his posts, but like I said, he really posted some really good points on the side that's for the bonnets.
All right, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do we let these white folks, clear people, as you say, set the standard? We built this world. We built this country. We set the standards. Everything that's happening, the fashion, the talk, the slang, the designer, the ideas come from Negroes. But why would we let them set the standards? Nah, we ain't going for that. We finna be pro-black, like the first dude on the last show. Everything is all black.
But we do welcome our white counterparts to watch.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're
not gonna turn them away.
No.
We but we welcome our white friends to come and join in on the show.
Yeah, this is a safe place.
We will incorporate you all on one of the future podcasts as well, and have some of you come and talk to us. So
what we gonna ask them about?
We gonna figure it out.
We'll find something. Do you put raisins in your
I normally don't wear mine out the house, but I've ran to the corner store a couple of times in my bonnet. But hey,
I
if
think that's acceptable.
Depending on the time, if ain't nobody at the corner store that's gonna see you and
Yeah,
judge.
I think that's acceptable. I wouldn't comb my hair out to run to the corner store. Plus, she stay in the hood because ain't no corner stores in the suburbs. So don't worry about that.
You should have to wear a shirt that say what Rick? That say out of order like a broken machine, or wear a shirt that say we'll be
I'll
back
be
in
back in
15
15
minutes.
minutes.
I get one that say that and wear it to the mailbox. Like seriously. All of these, Ricky, all these ideas are kind of good that you're presenting, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he kind of getting
You
bougie.
giving us ideas.
Ricky
Zach,
getting bougie.
if she have a bonnet on in public, I bet she got a chest plate tattoo.
Yeah. I think my wife got one of those.
I agree that we should use discretion when we wear bonnets, but it shouldn't be a precursor for assuming I'm hood. That's true. Because
I don't think
that's
it should
just like
label
with
you.
tattoos and stuff. I've met some very educated and lucrative people who got tattoos, and
Yeah,
they get judged.
I don't think nothing should be a precursor, honestly. I don't think you should try to associate or fixate a bonnet or a tattoo or anything with a certain particular person. Like the lady
Judging the
said,
book by the cover.
she could be just running to the corner store.
Right. Leave black women alone, period. I'm just saying. Yes, Adonis. Stay up off our dick. Okay. I do not stay in the hood.
It's okay, love. I know. I understand.
I don't either, girl. I don't want to go back either, ever.
I stay in the hood, and that's okay.
Y'all should have had me on for this one too. See?
Jock.
Hey, Jock. I just
my boy was so militant last time. My boy was so militant. You know what I'm saying?
I already know
Jock
gonna come on here dropping jewels about presentation and black people.
Yeah, we like him though. One thing I did like about him, he stood on what he said and he was informative about the things that he did say. It wasn't vague. Absolutely. He understood why he felt the way he felt. So
absolutely,
everybody get an opinion.
Jock says nothing wrong with women wearing bonnets. I'm about to give my point. It may be a long post though. Let me I'm gonna clear my throat. I'm gonna read it.
Here we
that's
come.
That's what we here for, Jock. Drop some
Jock
jewels, man. If you can look, if you can limit it to 5 sentences. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Adonis, it seems like when black people find power, identify with something that's specific to us, it's an issue.
I agree.
Whether it's natural hair, locks, black berets, parts of their hair, black berets, parts of their haircuts, the do-rag isn't any different. What's that about? Why is that?
I agree with what he's saying, but I think Adonis, you looking past the core issue is that some things make you look less presentable than others. You know what I mean? I do think a bonnet in public and house shoes make you look less presentable than a person that doesn't have it on. But I agree with what he's saying. I definitely agree with what he's saying. That anything that we gravitate towards, they start making it negative.
I mean, that's just like locks. But look at how many like white so-called Rastafarians wearing dreads. People don't like dreads. People associate dreads with hood and thuggery and violence, but it's a whole religion out here for dreads. But again, it's something
that nobody.
If you see a white boy in dreads, he's a hippie. If you see a black man in dreads, he violent. So I get it. I see both sides.
Smoking weed, he's hippie. If you see a black man smoking weed, he's a drug
thug. Right, right.
So
definitely. Yeah. To each his own. Man, I'm about to find you. I'm about to figure out who you are because I really do like to make sure. Okay, here we go. I like to make sure because this individual I feel like is giving a lot of input. And I am about to find
you. Your name in the comments. What's your name?
Yeah, man, Facebook user. Because again, this is, we using this StreamYard app, man. We can't see everybody except for people on YouTube and those that are watching from the main page, the main business page, not the group. So to each his own. I just feel like it does something like does something like that really matter? And why would you be judged for what's on your head? People in general need to worry about themselves altogether. Hell, sometimes I just feel like being bummy. That's facts. Especially somebody like me. If you got 2 jobs, if you a business owner, you've been running errands all week. I can see how you just, let me be great.
None of that even matter either, because if you want to do what the hell you want to do, you just do what you want to do. Like as I get older, I'm getting like I'm on the dash shit. Like I go places ashy. I don't put on lotion.
But look at some
You
of
know
the
what I
richest
mean?
people in the world. You ain't never gonna see them like all the time on 10 on 100. You know, just to the nines. Never. You
Yeah, it's
never
pointless for
see
me.
them
I got
just to the
nobody to
nines.
impress. So,
Yep, that's facts.
yeah, get over here.
All right,
Yeah, yeah,
Sparkle. If Kim K did it, it would be an instant trend. Yep. As
yep.
with damn near everything that our ghetto culture does. Tired.
Hey, but we
Devron.
gotta stop allowing them to make the set the bar for us though.
But the thing, you see how many black people on here though, Frank, that says, nah, that's hood, that's ghetto. So let me ask y'all this. Do you guys who are completely against it feel like even an inkling of you being against it has to do with what others think, or is this just truly your thought process? Like if Bonnets was never put into a negative connotation associated with the hood, do you think you would still feel the same way about headwear that protects your hair in general being worn public? Because that's what I'm starting to question. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, right,
I know
right. Is it
I know some people, they just flat out think it's a no-go. They don't like how it look. It's a preference, which is fine. But at some point you got to look within yourself and start thinking about certain things that leave a negative taste in your mouth, and make sure that negative taste is a
comes
result
from you?
of your thinking
Right,
and
comes
not
from you.
what you've been programmed to think.
Which is
So,
almost every thought you have in your brain has been programmed by someone else.
right, and that's when we got to start doing our self work and making sure we thinking for
Yeah.
ourselves. And
So I'm gonna say that it's kind of ghetto, but I
okay.
also I also would say if I was a lady, I wouldn't take my hair down to run to the store to come right back and finish cooking. I wouldn't do that. Now,
Okay.
picking my kids up from school is not gonna happen. I'm not. That's like
Right.
me picking up my kid from school in a muscle shirt. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Just
I
certain
agree.
certain situations that you need to be presentable, and like you say, you never know who you run into. Certain shit I just ain't gonna do. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna take my hair down, go to the store, so the world can feel like, hey,
You got it
she's
going
she's not
on.
ghetto. No, no.
You always on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm finna run in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm run out. Now, the dirty slippers and the house coat. Yeah, you're doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she is ghetto. But
Mm-hmm.
so I'm
Okay.
gonna say no in certain in most situations. But I wouldn't totally
So,
change my outfit, my attire
so
for anyone.
Defron said, "Nah, women who wear bonnets outside are different." Can you expound? And I'm sure you might have. So I'm gonna
They
read
drive
down the
Delta
comments.
88s.
They drive with the seat all the way back in the back seat.
Yeah, the seat don't go up. It's
Banging
broke.
screw. Ricky, bonnets make my penis soft in the bedroom. You won't even do yourself up to satisfy your man. I'm in here fucking the cafeteria lady.
No, Ricky, I'm gonna knock that bunny right off her ass, Ricky.
Wow.
No, Ricky.
That's a
We
strong opinion. So
we had the
Ricky said not only does he dislike them outside, he ain't even feeling them if you in your own crib sleep. So every
no
time Ricky, a woman has sex with you, she gotta be like made up, dolled up to the nine.
curl her hair and everything.
Man, I think that's unrealistic, but to each his
Hey,
own. That's unrealistic.
Ricky is that
Ricky
Kevin
trolling.
Samuels.
Man, yeah, no, he's a very, very I'm sure he's a Kevin Samuels follower for sure.
Yeah, he's
So
opinionated.
so Maisha, as a flip flop and messy bun screams meth head to me.
Agreed. Agreed. And a little clear skin.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sparkle, you can be highly educated and still look like you don't have to have home training, in my opinion. Pajama slippers and bonnets are for the house, okay? Zach, it is less presentable because of the skin and their color. It's
I agree
Ted.
with that.
TED.
Yeah,
That's my dog. Okay,
I
TED.
agree
So
with that too.
I know
Though.
who this is now, Ted.
Let's go, Ted.
Okay, if you wear a bonnet outside, I think you run people over with your car. All
Yeah.
right. And now we have the
Let's go, Jock.
the dissertation from Jacques. I know it's all valid though. How interesting is it that bonnets such as is such a hot topic? Man, could you imagine being a black woman constantly told how your body should look by men who never had a gym membership? Oh, you better say something. Constantly told how you should rap by men who always degrade you in their music. Hello. Oh, Jock came on here spitting facts. That's my jam. Constantly told you have too much attitude while praising it in others. Constantly told not to wear weaving wigs while the same men idolize women with weaving wigs. Constantly told not to fight and be a lady by the same men who, God dog it, I know this app didn't just cut my man's off.
Man, it only give you fucking 500 words, Jock.
Man,
500
Jock.
words. But let's give a hand clap to that boy, Jock, because he comes through.
Hold on. Don't let me go on my phone and find it, Jock. I gotta read like Jock spitting. Jock spitting.
Jock.
We told you to keep it short though, Jock. We on this app streaming, man. But I'm definitely gonna find your comment because I felt like you had something to say for the black women up on here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely find that because it's for the black women.
You know what? I apologize, Jock, because I wasn't even expecting that. I just knew you was gonna come on here and hit me with straight up, back in African times, we looked a certain way, and you know what I'm saying?
They wear hair wraps in Africa, but the hair wrap is a little different.
Okay. Yeah. Man. I can't even find this comment right now. So, in the essence of saving time, Jock.
Ricky say cut him
I felt like
this
off. I hate Ricky. This is what he does. I think this Ted, bonnets belong in the house only to be used during those times of the month.
What?
All right. Okay. Oh, it's two Facebook users, so this could be something else. Oh, look at Adam Sandler. He gonna be comfortable, dressed down, and rich. Yes, facts. So we talking that goes back to what I basically said about.
It has nothing to do with
about people like rich people just being comfortable doing them, going about their day. Adonis. I will say that I ain't seen no bonnets or do-rags at brunch, galas, concerts, etc. because that's just not where you wear them. Okay, also he said, I think our people have shown we understand the importance of time and place time and place overall. Facts. Devron, no, I look at people I've encountered with bonnets and they have all been ghetto as fuck. Okay, so now we're talking from experience. Now that's a variable that we do have to consider as well. So that's just like everybody experiences is different. I might have met a chick in a bonnet who got some sense. I know I got some sense. I know how to talk to people. I'm very diplomatic. I have a very good switch. I could go ghetto. I could go formal. So I'm a person I know for a fact that owns bonnets that is not necessarily ghetto, but Devron ain't met nobody like me. Everybody has cigarette burns and ignorance.
Well, listen, too,
I
it's about your
understand his point of
demographics.
view. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where your demographics. If you in the hood, you're gonna get hood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, if you in somewhere that's the suburbs and you see something that's hood, you kind of out of place. But if you see a chick that's in the hood with a bonnet, now that I think about it, you don't even think twice about it. It's just like she got on a bonnet.
It's now, where you at.
If you're in the suburbs and you see a chick walking through with a bonnet, and everybody else is walking around being presentable, then it's kind of, they stand out. So,
right.
Man, wear what you want to wear, but just know that you speaking for yourself and what you have on and how you dress, it speaks for you. It might not be who you are, but that's what people gonna read.
It's taken into account. So I'm gonna read a couple more comments and then we're gonna get into the next topic. That comment was a post of mine, just an FYI. Okay, so my wording was geared more towards my audience. No disrespect to anyone. I loved your point of view on that, Jock. I felt where you was coming from, and I agree with it wholeheartedly. I mean, at the end of the day, Black women are criticized a lot more harsh, just like Black men are criticized a lot more harsh. And that's why, a lot of I don't know about y'all parents, but my guardians was like, you got to go 10 times harder, be 10 times more presentable. And, it's just a lot of weight put on your shoulders because you gotta perform, always be on and always perform better so that you're not judged. Maisha, I think it's presumed behavior they think associated with the bonnet. Kim, I would just put my hair in a ponytail or put it on an actual hat. Yeah. If you're going to wear it, you might as well keep your pajamas on instead of putting clothes on to go out, but still got it on. Zach, I think as Black people, we have a standard regardless. I also don't get the young dudes with their whole ass out.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation, man. That's
it gets time to it. Believe it or not, some Black people don't desire to have proximity to whiteness or validations of others. Hello.
Yeah, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think we're missing the point. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I just think that we all think that the bonnet is kind of ghetto. We all can agree with that, right? So, if someone see you in a bonnet,
but check
in association with ghetto chicks.
But did we do that though? But that's the thing. That's the only question I have. Are we the ones who associated it with ghetto, or did we allow the media, other influencers to tell us, oh, that's ghetto? So now we're all thinking, oh yeah, that is ghetto.
No, I think that we all from the hood. Well, I know I am. That run is, and that's what you see in the ghetto. It's nobody giving it no negative connotation. I ain't see this on the news. You see ghetto chicks wearing bonnets.
And patent the patent.
Yeah. So it is what it is. So ain't nobody. But what I'm also saying is, just know if you wear a bonnet and you go outside in house shoes, you're gonna look ghetto, right? But that don't mean that you are ghetto. That's just gonna be what I presume. I see you. That don't mean that's who you are. That don't mean that a person should treat you any differently. Because no matter where you from, what you got, or where you at, everybody should be treated with the same respect. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. Well, Jock said he inboxed us the whole comment. I mean the whole everything he wrote. I'm definitely gonna
persistent, man.
Jock, I'm gonna look at it. Frank gonna look at it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna post a post about bonnets, and I'm on your behalf. I want you to post all of that.
I want you to talk on the page so we can keep that conversation going.
Or we can copy, we can copy and paste it for you. But just in the essence of time, we're gonna go ahead and get into the next topic. So this next topic, everybody, I think I posted about this maybe the day before yesterday or yesterday. I think you all pretty much not all of you guys, but a lot of people saw it and commented on it. So Frank, it's this mother-daughter duo in Alabama, man.
It's Alabama though. It's Alabama.
Well, I ain't never been to Alabama to know how people in Alabama flow. So for those who aren't really aware of what's going on, and we're going to show a video clip for your viewing pleasure as well, so you can kind of get a visual. So
run the clip. Let's.
I'm gonna run the clip. I just want we're gonna run the clip.
You gotta get the explosion for this one.
I'm gonna run the clip. Let me go and play this for y'all. Can y'all hear?
Put that joint on full screen.
Okay.
I can't hear it though.
Let me know if you guys can hear it.
I can't hear.
You can't?
Nope.
Okay. So let me see. So
I can run it if you want me to.
So yeah, so they say you can't hear it. Go ahead and run it, Frank.
All righty, let me share my screen.
We do everything together.
Yeah.
I mean, everything.
Watch a movie together, cook together.
Twerk.
Go crazy. Show up. She's
Mama got a little move in them hips.
I see when I wake up and the person I see when I lay down.
I couldn't imagine my life without my mom being in it. It would ruin me. I wouldn't know what to do, how to function. I would lose a part of myself, and I don't even want to imagine that.
Right. I've had people say that we're too close, point blank, and I was like, what?
I don't see why they feel like our relationship is like so bizarre.
Can y'all still hear it?
Okay. Open a little bit. Yeah. This side is going down, but I can't tell. I probably should have did it before.
She's waxing her
This
mother.
is where it gets interesting, guys.
My mother and I have been waxing each other for quite some time now.
Oh my God. This time, let me know when you're about to rip it.
Her mama was so fine before this.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, that was a good one.
Goodness gracious.
Those are some coarse ones.
So this is not the whole episode. We don't want to show you guys the whole episode. So basically, this mother-daughter duo, they watch each other's sex tapes. They wax each other. They give sex advice while, or after watching each other's sex tapes. They're like homies. And we posted it, and we got some opinions. And they just, and of course the daughter is of age. She's an adult, just to kind of clear that up.
The mother, they're 18 years apart. So
right. So we kind of got an idea of what exactly the dynamic was, and that the daughter was older. So we asked the question is, how close is too close to your offspring, even after they reach a certain age? You know what I'm saying?
That's extremely too close.
Okay, so as the mother, I'm gonna speak for myself first, and then I definitely want to hear from you guys. As the mother of a daughter, now mind you, everybody that don't know me too much. I was in my 30s when I had my kids, so I'm kind of quote unquote an older mother. My first kid in my 30s, but even if I was like younger and close in age to my daughter, it's just certain ways I don't want to know my child. You know what I'm saying, Frank? Like, I don't want to. First of all, I don't want to know you sexually. I if you having sex and you grown, cool. I can't stop you, but I definitely am not trying to watch no sex tape of you being entered. I'm definitely not about to expose myself to you. There are people who I could go to for waxing, or I could do something with some nails, something myself. I'm just not going there. So I think it's extremely weird, and it poses the question to me as to whether or not it ain't some other shit they willing to do.
I wonder where they stop. I mean, it seems like that's just the tip of the iceberg of their relationship.
It makes me question, like, so if y'all were to, like, say for instance, go on a double date, because sometimes your grown kids come around you with their spouse, and you with your man or with your husband, just
probably
on some, hey mama, this my boyfriend, I want y'all to meet. So how far does it go? Are y'all double dating? Are y'all taking it double dating mode?
Double dating is fine, but
that's
I think
cool. But are y'all taking it to a swing mode? Like, where does the line?
That's what I was
where's
going
the
next.
line drawn? I can't.
I think that's the extreme right there. I think that is, first off, waxing so cheap. Like,
I don't know. You say waxing so. That's
like
what
the
you
mama
got.
was so fine before.
The mom's fine now. She's a good looking
no,
older
not anymore.
woman.
She's not fine no more.
Okay, I'm not a man. I didn't think she was a bad looking woman, but that's
she was really attractive before I seen the daughter snatch the gray pubic hairs off. Ooh, Mabel. Ooh. All right, let me say this though, being a dad. So
I want you to talk about your sons too. Like, I'm interested in knowing, even with you being like a boy dad.
That's what I was going to
address. How far is too far?
So with a dad with sons, it's going to be a little bit more explicit than I think it would be with a woman. I still think what they were doing is too far, right? But I do want to get to the point with my son that it's like, he bring girlfriend around like, oh man, hey man, she fine. You know what I mean? That we can talk that far, but I don't think I ever want to get to the point where he can tell me what the sexual experience was like, or if he want me to come look at his Johnson. Like, we ain't gonna do. So for this crazy story though. So my son is like 12.
Okay.
At the time, in some kind of way, I don't know why we got to this. So I go in his bathroom and it's like mold growing and these dirty towels and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, you got to keep this bathroom clean. Your bathroom is dirty. If you're using this towel, I know you got rashes. I know some ain't, you can't, just teaching them. Because he got rooms on one side of the house and we stay on the other side of the house. So we never go to his bathroom. So some kind of way we get to his bathroom, whatever. So I'm like, man, do you need to talk to me? Do you got anything on your private part? Bumps or anything? And he says, no, sir. So like a day or two later, he come to me like, oh, well, Dad, I got this black thing on my private part.
Well, you are his dad.
Well, I'm his daddy. So it
Tell
wasn't
me what's going on,
son. Right. I jumped straight in daddy mode to go look at, this black thing on his private part. It ended up being pubic hair.
Okay.
So it ended up being pubic hair.
I think I'm gonna cry when my baby gets some. Oh Lord.
No, it happens so fast though.
I know it's natural, but I'm gonna be dramatic. Just expect it. I'm gonna be real.
Dramatic. It happens so fast. You go from with kids from being like 7 to 9 to like 14, 15.
I ain't ready. I ain't ready, Lord.
Don't go in the history of your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's when it gets nasty.
Yeah. See, but like even with sons, you know, because I know some fathers, you know, it's always that double standard with boy kids and female kids. And some fathers, you know, even if a son like knocked down a teacher or something, it's like, oh, we're gonna skip over the fact you were molested and just give you a thumbs up and high five, son. Like it's the double standard there. So
it is.
I want
And
to
I always
ask,
question why wasn't I molested in high school, but nobody.
I do want to ask.
I want to be raped too. Shit.
It's terrible. It's terrible. But I do want to ask, with that double standard being a thing, like if your son tried to show you a sex tape, how would you feel about that?
No, that's too far for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too far for me, because certain things is it's your personal business. I don't even think you should be showing your friend your sex tape.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's sacred between you and the person that you're rocking with, unless y'all selling it. If y'all gonna sell it, then hey, you know,
go
you put
all
it
out,
on,
right?
right? Yeah, if you're gonna show somebody, put it on Pornhub or something.
So what are y'all thinking? I see comments coming up. Of course, I'm gonna get to them. What do you guys think, man? Is this weird?
That's
is this
weird.
normal? Is this like okay because you know the daughter grown and the mom is maybe unorthodox, progressive, as some would say? What are you guys' thoughts on this as a parent? Just even from a perspective of those who don't have kids yet, like, is this over the line? So I'm gonna go to Jock because I think this is his first comment. After everybody was telling me that they couldn't hear my video, this is the first comment on the actual video. So Jock says, I think I briefly seen that, something about them living together. They met. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can hear it now. Black don't crack. So see,
Devron was fine at first. She was fine at first.
You was looking. You was looking, and then this has to be when Devron realized what was going on.
Yeah, that changed.
It took a turn.
I like the way it's coming. His point of view changed.
Took a turn, and they're single. Yeah, they single. Well, I don't know if they're not single.
They're not single because they also said they share relationship advice, sexual advice, relationship advice. And the daughter's boyfriend,
he did call them
was kind of weird. That
he did call them weird.
Yeah.
So Maisha, I'm feeling safe to say that they may not be single yet, but it's coming because after
they'll
a while,
be single because they'll be in a relationship with each other before it's over.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear about it. Devron said that's different. Very. Yeah, the mom needs a psych eval to understand why she needs her daughter as a companion and not as a child. Hello, that does speak upon like that whole codependent relationship. I do believe that even though that's your kid, you know, them codependent relationships is real toxic. Even though it may not be a whole lot of tumultuous, you know, dynamic and stuff going on, you still need to like.
I don't know what tumultuous is, but I do know this.
Tumultuous probably ain't even a word. Tumultuous, because you know I'm on this wine. Tumultuous relationship, even though it's not a tumultuous dynamic, you know what I'm saying? It still is kind of like you don't need to be that close to your parent at your big age. Like you can be close, but that's kind of like
Nah. But that's weird though, you know. You see, it wasn't a daddy nowhere in the picture, so it's probably
that's another thing to be considered.
It's a relationship with mother and daughter that's really too strong, because nobody. Yeah, that's too much.
So I speak like me and my mother are really close. You know, pretty much all of my paternal figures had passed on, went on to glory. But even with that being said, and you know, with my mother, me, and my daughter being like 3 generations of only kids, of course, it's just being us. We're extremely close. I go over there most of the weekends and hang out with her. All of that. That right there is still not finna fly.
Still a little too much.
Everybody at a certain point where, you know, I believe queens of the castle should get their own castles, eventually move out, get your own castle. If you decide to cleave, if you decide to be in that castle one deep, you need to do you and form a sense of independence.
But you just gotta come through to get your waxing every Wednesday.
Nah, man, I ain't feeling that. Sparkle says the waxing of each other is bad enough, but the sharing sex tapes, they obviously have no boundaries at all. Yeah, man.
So the mother was giving her advice sexually, like what to do.
Yeah.
You know, mother been around. She know how to work her hips.
Ricky say they just need to call West Coast Productions. They need a manager. Hey,
Ricky free from way back. West Coast Productions the point shit from way back.
That's the starter point.
I got my Mr. Marcus on in this motherfucker.
That was that Spice Channel. Oh, backwoods ass shit. All right, Zach. That's too damn close. All right, Sparkle. If the mother was a father doing this stuff, he'd be in jail. Straight up. Hey, that double standard. That's
true.
fact.
That is true.
I could never. Jock, is the mother single and the father not around? They don't seem like no father around.
Man,
I
ain't no
don't
daddy
know.
around, Jock. You know that's the number one problem.
I'm gonna use my context
Spider
clues.
senses.
Yeah, and say it's a no.
Because
Adonis.
if daddy was around, he should be waxing that thing. I'm talking about literally.
Yeah, like, you know, you're doing my job, daughter, move, you know. Adonis. Even as a teen father, I never want to be that close to my son. That close to that close to each other. Age don't mean shit, right? It still should be boundaries because you are the parent. You are the parent. They might say we'll do a threesome together. Hey, it's kind of on some stuff like if y'all fucking just say
that. Yeah, they pretty much at all. They just need a third person. They don't have anybody else that they can trust, but they already having relations.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Ball of confusion. Sparkle. They're definitely sharing each other's men either openly or behind the other's back. Hey, that's definitely one of them situations where, you know, she could walk in on mom sleeping with the boyfriend. And that's another thing, man. You showing, you know, your tea lady who real open-minded and unorthodox to the point of having no boundaries. You showing her all the ins and outs of your relationship, how that boy doing that thing. It's very likely you can walk in, mama getting some of that good jug from your dude, man. That's a whole nother ball game. That's Jerry Springer level. Natasha, nope, that relationship is highly inappropriate and codependent. Yep, definitely some codependency issues. Yeah, she ain't fine no more.
Nah, she lost that. And you say the mama could be getting that wood, huh? That
she
was
definitely gonna walk in on mama testing, you know, the goods from her man. It has to be some type of mental illness somewhere. Hey, listen, they need to go get checked. Most chicks with trauma be bad, girl. You better say that.
Why? She be stressed. That keep their figure right. They be stressed. Why?
Well,
so?
Yeah, that's the thing. See, if you got trauma, you don't eat a lot. So yeah, you're gonna be fine.
She had a nice ass on though. She was
you know
thick.
what, Maisha, I never associated a good metabolism with trauma, but that makes all the sense in the world, man.
All the big girls out there are stable, mentally stable.
You better say
big
something.
Girls mentally stable.
We got our nutrients, man. That's too much. It got to be a stopping point. Got to be
that's
more
way
careful.
beyond acceptable. So I mean, how do the guys in their life accept that? Like that's something that'll really be a major turnoff. That's a big no for me.
I feel like any man that's like, first of all, any real man, like an alpha male that kind of like want to cleave to his woman, he gonna be okay. Like if he has a good balance of being like an alpha male leader in his household and a balance of being like confident, he gonna be cool with you having a relationship with your parents, but he definitely not gonna be okay with your mama waxing you showing your mama his sex tape of y'all.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. First of all, if I do something with a dude and he show his dad my sex tape, even if his dad like cool and everything, I'm not gonna want to go around his daddy no more. Like, come on, man.
He can't see you with clothes on no more. He looking at that thing.
I'm trying to say that thing.
Yes.
You dig?
Yes, the thumper.
Oh man, it's a crazy world, Zach. Well, I really just don't know what to say. Maybe would have said that some white people shit. But my son better knock on the door before he come in the room. Don't matter how old he gets, straight up.
Yeah, so I think
he don't need to know you that way.
Being black in Alabama is probably almost like being white. So from I think we kind of own something.
Hey, I ain't met nobody from Alabama, but if it's somebody from Alabama out here that can speak up,
I've been to a few places in Alabama. I've been to Mobile a few times.
I don't think I know anybody from Alabama. I really can say that with confidence. I don't know.
All they do in Alabama is hustle, number one, but work offshore and all the women are pregnant. Like everybody works offshore.
That's not progressive at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you ain't got nothing else to do. It's Alabama.
Ricky say, if you want your kids to respect you, you have to keep boundaries. My dad and I were best friends, but he drew the line at strip clubs and alcohol. I feel that.
Yeah, you definitely need boundaries.
However, let's let's address the fact that a lot of parents have a codependent relationship with their children, and this is how it can manifest. Yes. So basically, it's kind of like you need to look at not necessarily anybody on here, but a lot of people have to look at certain trends and stuff and traits now and make sure that they keep that line up, man. It's certain stuff I'm not doing with my kid. Like, I'm not about to be like, first of all, a lot of people, I remember I got into a heated discussion about this not too long ago, but I don't care how progressive I am. I don't want my kid just really cussing in front of me like that. Like, express yourself, but you need to like keep it to a minimum. Now, if she hit her foot or something like that, say damn shit, whatever. Cool, every now and again if she get heated, but all that like casual cussing, I ain't with that. A lot of people may say it's cool, but that's kind of like one of my tactics to set boundaries. Like, I ain't with that. I don't
curse in front of them. I don't curse in front
when
of
she get older, but that at the same time, and every household different. At the same time, she get 21 and up, she can have a little cocktail or two. Don't get tipsy or drunk in front of me because I ain't your partner. But if we at a family function or something and she grown, want to have a little cocktail, I don't trip on that. But some people do. So I think
that's not a problem with me.
With every household, people different, because you got some people who are okay with cussing, their kids cussing in front of them, but they don't want their kids drinking in front of them. So I feel like as long as some kind of type of line is set up, some kind of boundary is set up to distinct the kid from the adult, and it's understood, and you stand steadfast on that. Like, I understand you're an adult. I'm gonna respect you. I'm not gonna.
You gotta cut. You gotta think though. They're not a kid anymore. They are an adult. So you can't say the kid and the adult, because both of y'all grown. And I think old people have the mistake thinking that they older than you, so they can have you in a certain way.
I don't
we both grown. But I personally don't curse in front of any
old people.
Adult
I don't
person that's older than me. That's just out of respect.
I don't either. And that's the thing with me, because that right there is one of the lines that was set up. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm cool with you drinking and having you a little sip or whatever, but I don't cuss in front of my mama. That's not what I do. I don't cuss in front of the elderly.
I drink in front of my mama, but I'm gonna say this: it's levels to everything that's happening. Like, if you gonna be drunk and falling over, and
like that's you out of pocket, right?
Yeah, but if you drinking and you handling your drinking, you have it because you are an adult. That's one thing you got to respect. That not a kid. They may be your kid, but it ain't a kid.
But regardless of the practice you practice in your home, the dynamic you establish in your home, again, the key word is that you're setting some kind of boundary line to let your grown offspring even know, like, yeah, you grown. I want you to do it's a little more lax. You can do you because you're an adult, but I'm still your parent. Don't come showing me no sex. Don't come showing me no sex tape. My baby come try to show me a sex tape, I'm liable to throw her device out of her hand.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I don't even want to watch porn with my son of somebody else's sex tape.
I don't want to see it. You breaking up, Frank?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, man. So let me see what some of these last comments say. We got one more thing we want to discuss, man, but these comments coming in look good. So Danita Williams says, hell no, I'm grown and I don't even cuss in front of my mother. Yep. Hey, feel you on that.
Either.
So hell
Just
no.
A respect thing.
Yeah, that's it. And honestly, I feel like if I like drop a F-bomb here and there, she wouldn't care. But I still don't do it because it just don't sit well with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a personal thing.
It's a personal preference. So she says, I don't even cuss in front of my mother, so hell no, I don't want to know about her sex life, and I most definitely don't feel comfortable telling her about mine. I still keep secrets from my mom about stuff I've done in my younger days. I'm married and won't even really kiss my husband a certain way in front of her. And that's a dynamic that was established. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Miss Deborah ain't going for that. Yeah, Shamel.
Sparks, I'm all for a great relationship between mom and daughter. It's too much codependency going on. Devron, I watch and make sure he's throwing the dick right.
Oh no, run.
Wait.
Let me ask you this: and if he's not throwing it right, what you gonna step in and show him?
You can't tell me. Hopefully, this is a trolling comment. If it's not, I'm not judging you, but you're not about to tell me you can watch your kid have relations and you ain't finna be looking at his chick a certain way when she come around now. Like, come on, man.
Oh, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that he wasn't gonna side out a chick. He just said he gonna help her make sure the boy throwing it right. Now you're putting words in the boy's mouth.
Lord have mercy.
My question is, if he's not throwing it right,
what do you
What do you do? Yeah, I mean, how do you assist?
I had to take a sip on that. Zach, he is my son and not my friend. Zach, straight up. I know that's right. DeAndre, over the line. They weirdos. Straight up.
They are.
Straight up. But Sheldon, there isn't a PC term, to each his own. This is weird as fuck. Ain't no damn way as a parent or a child. Okay. Jacques. Okay, here we go. My boy. In my younger days, I jumped off the porch early. So I've been with mothers and daughters.
Oh, you're a special kind of Negro, boy.
Tell me more. Whether single or not, the other is showing trauma behavior from childhood she hasn't dealt with. All right. Sometimes women fail in relationships and live through their daughters. In turn, they become best friends instead of mother's daughters relationship. That's something. That's something to take
like dads in sports. Same like dads in sports. So
Zach saying hi to my mama. Okay.
Hey, mama.
It's nothing wrong with being close to your parents, but that's too close. Facts. Adonis, ain't nothing worse than dating someone that's a super mama's boy or mama's girl on that level. That child's future spouse gonna go through hell. Because that mama gonna be in the mix. She gonna move in. She gonna move in, and she gonna ask what y'all doing when the door closed a lot. All the time.
It's no way to get rid of a parent that you waxing their coochie like.
Yeah, that's for life.
They over here too much. I ain't going for that.
That's for L. Andrea, my daughter 26, and she knows she'll still taste this backhand. All right now, she said, "Fat." I can't hear
slow as hell now.
Oh, okay, they give me precious vibes on another level. What the fuck?
This is Adonis.
This off subject, but made me think about it because of something y'all said. What's an alpha male? Oh, that's a whole nother discussion. So, Devron, we gonna go. I can't even get into that right now. But I'm definitely, I can write a post about it. I'm gonna take my notes when I look at this again tomorrow.
No, we're gonna have to bring Devron on so he can express himself. He was on last week, but we couldn't get him.
What my vision, because I don't necessarily think. Now that I've kind of looked a little more into alpha versus a beta, I do have a different perspective, but it's too long. I definitely get into it though, so I'm gonna revisit that with you. Kim, my baby not looking at my coochie, smoking or drinking with me. I was just joking with daughter the other day that she needs to make her own gynecologist appointment. And dentist appointment is something that she's grown accustomed to that I have to stop because she's got to be responsible overall. And that's my homie has a daughter that is in college, I believe. So I was 19.
And two, you don't need to know her personal business. Sorry to cut you off. Like
that's a HIPAA violation at this point.
You don't want to know.
That's a HIPAA
violation.
Might be
something she don't want you to know about anyway. So you need to back up off that.
Most definitely. I'm gonna read about 2 or 3 more comments, and then I'm gonna get into this next topic. I was 19 when I had my daughter, so we are extremely close. There had to be boundaries because as a parent, it's our job to give direction and wisdom to our children. If we dilute that authority we will minimize our own voice in their lives. All right, Adonis. Look, being too close and too cool with your parents, even as adults, can welcome disrespect from others. Facts. Long story short, while at PV, we had a homeboy that daddy was cool, and a couple of us stayed over there for the night. Daddy was hanging, drinking, and smoking dope with the squad. Fast forward, one of our friends ends up smashing his daddy. Whoop!
What the
When I got out, everybody was kung fu fighting. Shut up. That's T. That is T. Well, damn. Daddy trying to relive them college days. Take your ass on. You cannot hang with me and my friends, Daddy. Zach, he gonna learn the same way I learned. Watch the Cherokee Pinky. Yeah, you gotta watch that good old porn. So, all right, those were some real good comments.
Zach, Cherokee.
He say, look, his boy gonna have to just learn basically from those individuals.
Look at YouTube. It's out there. It's you can learn how to work it on YouTube.
Most definitely.
Stroke it with the motion.
Hey, it is what it is, man. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get into this last comment, man. Not comment, topic. So
topic.
Do you want to introduce the topic this time, Frank?
No, do your thing. Keep going. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, so basically, It is a lot of, we living in the day of cancel culture, man. We living in the day and age. And really, I don't want to rag on Gen Zers, but Gen Z is like, that's the generation under us. For those that don't know, most of us, I'm gonna assume, are millennials. But shout out to any people that was born in like 95 and up that's tuning in. I'm almost certain ain't none of y'all on here, but if y'all are, welcome. No disrespect, but man, I feel like even if it doesn't apply to all of them, majority of them babies is very, very sensitive. And I try not to, I know this is something I'm working on. I really try to take myself out of my shoes and understand where people are coming from, because I know it take a lot to get to me. I have pretty tough skin. I think I rationalize emotion. My first go-to is not crying or acting out of emotion. I sit down and I think with my head logically, is this something I'm gonna get mad about? Is it really worth me canceling somebody? Should I petition this? Like, I'm just not gonna jump. So, man, Twitter, they trying to cancel Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle. Cater to you. They trying to start
Michelle.
They trying to
Michelle.
Man, listen. They trying to start a petition. They can't. So the thing is, the word on the curb is "Cater to You" is a slave song. It degrades women. It basically puts women in a place of servitude and not in a place of equality. And the lyrics, if you were to listen to "Cater to You," they just basically are for slaves. So the argument that I saw, just some of the lyrics, let me cater to you, she talking, if you remember the song, I don't know it verbatim, but in the song is basically talking about how the chick want to come home, take care of her man, bathe him, she want to feed him, massage him, she basically just want to do for her dude and make sure he comfortable and he good. So,
and that's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem for people now. Cancel culture. They started a petition to get this song out of here. So what I'm thinking is, I done kind of read a couple of rebuttals. I've read a couple of people's posts who was for the cancellation of the song. And so basically where I'm at with it, I just think a lot of chicks is mad because they basically applied the song to a man who wasn't worthy. And that's something that you got to take accountability for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely, I know me, I'm super progressive. I'm super unorthodox. I'm not necessary now, but at the same time, a lot of people don't know this about me. I am domesticated. I keep a clean house. But I do that for myself, even if I'm not with a dude. I like keeping groceries in the house. I like cooking to a certain degree.
So wait a minute. So you can't cater to your spouse no more?
Well, they say, man, it's promoting slavery, Frank. The song "Cater to You."
Slavery was them forcing us over here, working the hell out of us for all these years. To Frank, a woman on a song saying she wants to cater to you. I'm openly saying, hey, I want to do some things to you. It's different from slavery. Why don't they cancel fucking slavery?
This is what I'm about to do. I'm about to look up "Cater to You" lyrics. So this is just the first paragraph. She said, baby, I see you working hard. I want to let you know I'm proud. Let you know that I admire what you do. The more, if I need to reassure you, my life would be purposeless without you. If I want it, got it. When I ask you, you provide it. So that's the first paragraph. So it's kind of like if you were
it's going both ways.
It's going both ways. So I feel like, they start getting into what she want to do. Chicks is completely omitting the first paragraph of the song's lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's like they going straight to the part.
This is what I want to know. Who is the people that does the canceling?
Well, it's just nobody's actually
like. I don't know who these people are. It's none of us that's canceling this shit that they say black people want to cancel. First off, no black people that cancel Beyonce. Like, she ain't do no wrong. So first off,
you breaking up, Frank.
We may cancel Michelle.
Okay.
But we never gonna cancel Beyonce because it's the queen bee. You know what I'm saying? Especially down here in the South. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me tell you this. First of all, as a proud member of the Beehive.
Okay.
Cater to You is not getting canceled. Period.
No.
On period. It's not getting canceled. But I just think, like I said, we live in, and I really, really feel with my heart of hearts that the majority of people or women who are against this song are Gen Zers, because for some reason, a lot of them, from what I've seen, the trend, they tend to skip over one part and pick out the part that kind of is like putting women in this place of being domesticated. Now, see, I know I'm one of the most progressive people in the world. I'm very unorthodox. I'm one of the people who could be in 5-10 years living in Tahiti somewhere in a hut, with 2 husbands. I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. I don't know. But with that being said, I still don't see a problem with taking care of a dude who provides and makes sure you good. Like, I don't see anything slavery about that.
Listen, first off, I'm gonna kind of get off subject because I'm gonna say this: why are we canceling shit that makes sense? Like, why are we using our cancellations to cancel Cater to You? Because if you don't want to hear Cater to You, just don't play it.
Just cut
it
off.
like 15 years old anyway.
I'm telling you,
nobody ever plays it. Let's cancel. Let's use our cancel culture, since it's black people doing it. It's not black people that's canceling none of this. Let's cancel police brutality. Let's cancel Biden for not dropping these student loans. I mean, he's been in there 200 days. Let's cancel something that makes sense. Like, who gives a fuck about Beyonce Cater to You?
They said it's
First off, y'all ain't catering to us no more anyway. We need to start playing the song again so y'all can start back catering to us. It's about to be Father's Day, and I bet not get no fucking basket. I don't want no basket.
What's wrong with a basket, Frank?
No, don't give me no basket.
What if the basket has all of your favorite things? Now, wait a minute.
Don't give me no basket for no Father's Day.
Let's talk about it. What is wrong with a basket?
What's in the basket?
Your favorite
noodles,
things.
Cheese. No. I ain't trying to make no spread. Don't give me no basket for Father's Day. That's all I'm saying. First off, y'all women ain't been catering to nobody. I'm glad they brought the song back up, because
I opened up a whole can of worms.
We can replay
Get it off your chest, Frank. Get it off your chest.
Let's listen. So I want to know, why are we canceling this? Some of this stuff shouldn't be news. It's like, isn't news. Who is the cancel culture?
It makes for interesting discussion, though. You know,
but it's not black people that's pushing these topics. They said Black Twitter.
It is. Listen, I be on Twitter. I be on the Twitter.
Oreos.
So let me tell you, no. Twitter mostly does. Now, I'll be learning some shit on Twitter. Now, Twitter's pretty interesting. That's where all the intellects go. But I've been on there and I've been peeping out the hashtag cancel Cater to You, hashtag Cater to You. I see interesting perspectives on both sides, but I still agree with the fact that canceling the song is a reach, because they completely omitted the first 5 parts of the song. Right. They are not, y'all, like a lot of chicks, and even Michelle Williams came on and commented, and a few others, and they made very valid points. A lot of chicks are upset that they applied Cater to You to a man who didn't deserve it. Now, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. I done sat up and surprised the hell out of dudes before, because I told them I can't cook. But you know why I wasn't cooking? Because they wasn't doing nothing for me. They wasn't looking out for me. But I promise you, they found out. They promised. No. Listen, that was back in. That was that was long ago. But no. As of recently, in my older age, I've dated men who I cook for, and guess what? Word got back to them old ones. Man, I thought you didn't cook. I thought you didn't clean. I thought you didn't give massages. No. Y'all weren't worthy of that. I'm not doing that for everybody.
So we're gonna cancel the song because you y'all got made a bad mistake of choice in men?
I don't agree with canceling the song at all. But
how does that song revert to slavery when she says, "I want to cater to you. So you are my man"?
Let me read some of the other lyrics just to get perspective. So you guys kind of heard me earlier reading the first few lyrics. So the other lyrics say, "Let me help you take off your shoes, untie your shoestrings, take off your cufflinks. What you want to eat, boo? Let me feed you. Let me run your bath water. Whatever you desire, I'll supply you. Sing you a song. Turn your game on. I'll brush your hair.
PS5, baby.
Help you put your do-rag on. Want a foot rub? Yeah. Want a manicure? Baby, I'm yours. I want to cater to you, boy. So,
yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Do that.
That's your shit, Frank.
Do that. Do that. I'm talking about this Father's Day weekend. I'm telling you, do that.
So yeah, with it even going into Father's Day weekend, I thought that this was like a really interesting discussion that they had going on, because again, I feel like I'm completely against slavery. I'm anybody, don't let none of your women hang around me, because I'm completely about liberation and opening the eyes. I'm a horrible influence, but at the same time, I do believe that if you a good dude, you providing, you doing what you're supposed to do, you lead your household accordingly. Do for that man. Y'all do for him. Show him some love.
Listen, doesn't even make sense. This is another push to promote homosexuality.
Oh my God, here we go. Where Bonnets at? Don't do that.
Bonnets. This is another push to break up the black family and to promote homosexuality. I don't know what the push for this is, though.
It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't think this has anything to do with homosexuality, but I do think this is foolishness.
I do believe in my heart of hearts that some of these young women who oppressed patties have done this for the wrong man, and instead of blaming themselves, they are not taking accountability, and they want to blame the great Queen Beyonce.
They gonna do it to the wrong man again.
They gotta, it's you. It ain't Beyonce, it ain't Michelle, it ain't Kelly. You basically let that man drop you off at work. You let that man drop you off at work. You let that man take your car. And you still came home while that Negro was not working, and did everything did everything for him as though he was working and he was worthy of it. Now that's something you got to take account. Listen, we all have made mistakes in our past. You got to look in the mirror. You got to look in that mirror and say, you know what, players fuck up too. But it ain't Beyonce's fault. And I don't agree with the cancellation to cater to you. Do you agree with the cancellation, Frank? No?
No, I do not agree with it. I also don't know how they compare it to slavery. You never hear anybody talk about slavery. Let's talk about slavery and the things that how it broke us up, and the real effect of slavery. But we'll talk about how cater to you equates to slavery. That don't even make sense.
You heard the song. I just read the song word for word yourself. I definitely don't see
listen, my woman is gonna have to be a slave then, because we're gonna have to get this done.
And that's just what it is.
I'm not never calling her real name no more.
So we're about to I'm about to read some of these comments on the cater to you, cancel culture versus cater to you by Destiny Child. Zach said they dumb as fuck. All right, well, that's straight to the point. Let me see what good old Ricky had to say. Cancel all three of they monkey asses. I love that song. Let me see. TJ Wrong, that ain't what they was saying when it came out. It's not. Y'all heard the lyrics.
15 years later, they got a problem with it.
Listen, that's how cancel culture works. They go and find stuff. This will probably come up. If me and you ever take off, this is gonna come up and they're gonna try to get rid of us. Watch.
I'm gonna be the same OG though. Listen,
I ain't gonna care.
Shit.
You know I ain't gonna wear I said what I said. Yeah. Ricky, Jay-Z don't rap the same because of Beyonce. Kelly ended Ron Williams' career and nobody give a fuck about the church lady. What?
She was the real Kim K. She was the real Kim K before Kim.
TJ Wrong, people too woke. If it didn't apply, let it fly with they forever single ass. Ooh. Oh, burn. Zach, who are these people? Strange Fruit. Child, they are all on the Twitter. I'm telling you. Okay, so if y'all want to see this for yourself, I'm serious. Go on Twitter at your own leisure and hashtag search cater to you. You will see all the
is on Twitter. It's no real black people on Twitter.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole black.
It's a whole black niggas on Twitter.
Yeah, it is.
You talking about niggas, bunny wearing bitches.
Yeah,
niggas.
Everybody is on the Twitter, Frank. You better get with it. They on there, Frank. I've been on there. They on there. I done found them all.
Never seen a person hanging out at the corner store on Twitter.
Yes, you can, huh? Devron. I think Gen Z is the black community grew up without traditional values, so they don't get it. They don't even teach slavery in school, so they legit have no clue. Yeah, and that could definitely
That's
be
true, man. That's
that
a
could
real
definitely be the reason why they kind of take things out of context and equate something so minuscule with slavery. Definitely.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good comment.
Ricky. Chicks that's mad about this song don't know how to do their hair or cook pack of noodles. Possibly Sheldon. That's 1000% bull. I hate people.
Me too, Sheldon.
Miss Graves, they need to conduct a survey on they types of women that feel the song should be banned. They should. It would
So
be
what do you
maybe
feel?
interesting.
Did anybody say what do they feel they should do for their male or their mate? How does that work? Was it any contrary?
I definitely, like I said, I am a firm believer, and I speak for myself. If you take care, I'm a very, very good helpmate. I'm a good team player. But see, a lot of people don't team play well. Some people do want you doing all, but I promise you, if you take care of me, you come into your house, you good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
She out here putting this singles.
Listen, I'm good. I got stuff lined up now. Don't you
she
see?
out here putting this ad out here. Y'all hit that inbox up.
I'm not putting no ad out because I already got something lined up. So don't go too hard. Listen, don't go too hard under my pictures and under my comments now.
Hit
I don't want to hear. I might not post a relationship status, but I can't
get her 4 hearts, fellas. Give her 4 hearts, fellas. Yeah, get in that inbox. Get her attention.
Don't do that. TJ Rowe.
Name on Facebook. What's your name on Instagram?
Don't come find me because they're gonna mess up something I'm trying to set up.
Yeah. She'll take both of y'all. She just said she'd have 2 husbands. As long as you can work it out, fella, she'll put the double up.
I mean, I just want them to dress alike. TJ Rowe. Like they messed up. Yeah. Well, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother show. TJ Rowe, they messed up. They was doing it for dudes. They wasn't working precisely. My thoughts, they was doing it for Jody. Jody, my Jody. Jock.
Yeah, I told you, baby boy.
Hip hop and R&B is America with KKKs and American culture. Majority consumers are not us. These are the same people who are at the core of cancel culture. This culture doesn't speak about nothing these Europeans do. This is nothing but another attempt to cause division between us as a people. All right, that's one way to look at it.
They bring up the black families.
Zach, ain't nobody from Houston that's
nobody from Houston is canceling the Queen.
Oh, not Beyonce. Not Destiny. Not the children of Destiny. Adonis, no shade, but they pro City Girl and a Hot Girl Summer. But all the artists of those songs cater and simp for their man on social media. Well, Beehive. All right. Hey, Mimi.
Represent.
I promise you, majority of them are not married. They're not married for sure. They don't even have like people to kick it with, probably because
they probably don't even have spouses because this is not just
if that man going hard for you, like the beginning of the song that they skipped over says, it's nothing wrong with you catering and making sure he's straight when he get home. I just don't see the problem. I don't see the problem.
But just like everything else, we're gonna take snippets of it and we're gonna make a whole story out of it, opposed to taking the whole thing and not just certain connotations.
And what's crazy about that, you don't even have to take a snippet because you literally can Google the song and read the lyrics for yourself to see that it starts off letting you know this is why I'm catering to him, and then they go into detail.
This is
what you about to say, Frank?
This is the biggest problem with the world, though. They put anything in front of us and we run with it. Like this don't even make sense. How is this? Is this not a personal thought?
I'm gonna always do my research.
Who heard this song and says slavery
and got mad enough to start a petition? You can Google the petition. It's a real petition that is out there on one of these sites for petitions. Cancel cater to you, take it off the air, like legit petition.
Why don't we petition police brutality?
We do, but that's along with it. It's right up there with it.
It's not the same people that's petitioning cater to you.
No, it's crazy out here, man. Jock, none of your black youth in urban areas, I can assure you, are behind this cancel culture and regarding the song pop.
None.
Yeah, and if they are black, more than likely it's the suburban children, because I don't know no kids whose parents let them know what real slavery was, who grew up in the hood, that's on some cater to you equates to us being brought on a ship and raped and tortured and beat and hung and killed.
I really don't see. I'm with Devron. The fact that it's not taught in schools anymore, you don't know the great effect that it had, and what really happened. Not in the because in the books you taught us when we were coming up that we came over willingly, and
it's somewhat of it. I take it as a slight insult to our ancestors for you to equate a song like "Cater to You" that's taking care of a man who provides to slavery.
A major insult. It ain't no slight. That's a major insult.
It's
that's a major
for
insult.
Sure. And they've been insulting us.
Yeah, they've been insulting us for years. I mean,
it's not the same. Zach, they have a problem with this classy and sexy song, but okay with WAP and their other degrading ass songs. True. No racist people promotes modern day slavery. Adonis, fathers don't get the same love and energy as mothers for real, for real. It's true. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
If you don't, and you know, it's nothing wrong with you. One thing about the Father's Mother's Day
buy me no basket.
It's you really gotta be specific though. If that basket got like a black card in it, you really you gonna throw the basket away, Frank? Come on. It's all about
the basket away after I take the card out.
It's the contents of the basket that you may have an issue with.
Yeah.
Can we say that? Because
I normally get pretty big gifts on Father's Day though. They normally take care of me around here.
I've seen some bomb baskets.
So. I really don't need gifts, you know what I mean? So I don't really want gifts.
You deserve gifts though. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, I wouldn't listen to you. That's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the same problem I have with the people around here.
Kim, I don't see a problem with it. I give that treatment. Birthdays, Father's Day, and this is a married woman, Father's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, vacation, and after good dick down days. I know that's right. I take them to Red Lobster, honey. Yes. Take them to Red Lobster, Zach East. Now your ass just can't cook. Brandon White, we all know Father's Day ends up with us on the grill while moms be at Steak 48 with that $100 minimum.
Yes.
They hate their fathers. Jock, my empress gonna cater to me and I'm gonna cater to her. Fuck what the cancel culture talking about. I know that's right.
Most certainly. It's a mutual thing.
Get reciprocation rules the nation. People fail to realize that. You could get far with me if you reciprocate. That's all you could get far with most people that got sense if you reciprocate. TJ Ron, the women trying to cancel the song never dated a man that owned cufflinks. Say that. They don't even know what cufflinks are.
He's a classy Negro.
I know that's right. Yeah. Sheldon, I guess dudes only supposed to have Papa was a Rolling Stone. Guess so.
It's weird, man. I don't even understand why this is a big thing.
It is so, like, seriously, I had to look into it. I came across it accidentally, and I've been looking at the comments. And like I said, you go to Twitter, hashtag cater to you. I honestly think if you go to Instagram and hashtag cater to you, you'll see all the rebuttals, the petition, the whole nine. They are in a uproar.
They never heard too short. I mean, they'll really be offended by that. That'll be the Holocaust. Oh my God.
It's crazy. Adonis, a lot of Gen Z are the kids of Gen X parents who went to Kappa Beach party and Freaknik while bumping PWA. Their parents was on that BS and they don't think they can have a spouse deserving of on because of that.
I don't know what the hell Adonis talking about.
I get what he's saying. So, Gen X for us, our parents, so most millennial parents, which is us, we're millennials for those who don't know, or majority of us are. Most of us, our parents were baby boomers. So our parents were like most of the time super conservative, super religious, all of that. So the Gen X parents, which is like 1970, I believe, through like 1981, people born between that time frame is Gen X. So those are like our aunts and uncles. Now, I want y'all to consider this and think of who your nieces and nephews are. Most of our nieces, nephews, god kids are Gen Zers. Think of how woke they are. Think of maybe the fact that everybody who raised them grew up in the hood and they're now in the suburbs, or they're now super sheltered, or their only link between reality and them is like the internet.
TV.
So it's like the slightest thing. If you like smack a kitten, or like not even smack a kitten, excuse me, because somebody gonna say
don't do that.
If you push a dog out the way, if you just on video and a dog doing something, and say you do like that, oh baby, if that video go viral, Gen Z is going to call the authority. They are going to be in an uproar. And this is without them even knowing the full gist that like the dog is taken care of and loved on. But that one time you flinched too hard and the look, the perception of it was bad. So I get what Adonis is saying. Gen X, you like I said, these are people born 1970 through 81. Our aunts and uncles, they was big booty hole, hump with it. Now our parents may have been too old. They was on Luther and not Luke. You know what I'm saying? But Gen X was on Luke. They was on Too Short. They was on New Edition. All of that. So I get what he's saying. These are their kids. So even though they was out there bad, they kids like have very, very little correlation between reality and fact. And to be honest, I feel like my hopes for Gen Z is that they live a little longer to where they're not so green and everything is not so
where they gonna get it from?
Hyperbolic, man. I mean,
how's it gonna change? They're stuck on the internet.
I think they have to live a little longer. You got to understand, these kids don't have no responsibilities yet. Most of them, a lot of them are still in school. They don't have kids of their own. They don't pay bills. I think once life gets to them, my hopes, once they get 25, 26, they might be spoiled, but I'm hoping they're not like shocked. I hope they don't get out into the world and don't have the skills or the emotional tools to cope. Because I feel like everything is going to break them down. Everything they see that they feel is like
rejection.
They're going to cry. They're going to go through it. But Gen Z is, baby, they will cancel you in a heartbeat. So I get what Adonis is saying. I kind of went on a long-winded spiel there, but Kim, listen, one good cater to you Father's Day weekend led to good 8 months of bliss.
18 years of child support.
Child. Yeah, they on there. See, so Devron, I think he's talking about them being on Twitter. Yeah, they doing the fool. I'm telling you. Hashtag cater to you. It's gonna come up. Zach, it's all the girls that wear bonnets to Walmart who want to cancel. Ricky. Okay, now I'm not saying that, Rick, but y'all can read.
Ricky say, toss it up, smack it, and lay it down, and then fix him a sandwich afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna read a couple more comments before we close out. Speaking of cancel, why you still got me blocked? Oh, you know what? You probably somebody that's cool with my BD, and I didn't like you like the picture or something he posted.
No, so the problem was he inboxed you that wood.
No, I don't have. I'm gonna be completely. Listen, I don't throw stones and hide my hands. I'm gonna keep it $1.50. Anybody that's blocked that went to Yates with me, it's because y'all didn't pick a side when I fell off with my baby daddy a couple years back, and I caught y'all liking pictures, and y'all was still smiling in my face, and I blocked you. But I'm not gonna go
like the picture. That means he didn't agree with his parents, and he just liked the picture.
You pick a side. I ain't like it, but
Rome,
that's why.
Her side. No, inbox it, Rome.
Rome, listen, it ain't nothing personal. It's business.
Inbox it, TJ.
Anywho, Ricky, I've heard women equate marriage to eternal servitude. These are the same ones who are trapping niggas for babies because niggas don't want them. Ew. Dang, where your shotgun sound effect, man?
Yeah, that was a big bang right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big bang. I don't have a shotgun right now, but I do have.
What you got for Ricky? We were supposed to incorporate these sound effects. I think Frank forgot. We had sound effects for you guys. We're going to have them for you guys next talk. I promise. They replacing history with prior. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Ricky, if I was a dad, I want chicken wings, Hennessy, and a free night with my side chick, headache free. I mean, for Father's Day? That's what Ricky said he want for Father's Day. All right.
You got to get a man what he want.
They panties tight. Too tight.
Their pants are too tight too. Shit.
Zach say, get over it. He said, get over it. Suck it up, Buttercup. TJ Ron, I don't even know what I did.
Hey, Ron. Hey, he gonna have to address this at another time.
Yeah, it ain't nothing personal. I'm telling you what you did though. So
she was in her feelings, wrong.
Anybody that was on his page liking stuff, I blocked you. I know why I blocked you. I'm telling you why I blocked you. It ain't nothing personal. If I sell you in person, I speak to you and everything. But I don't. You gotta pick a side with me. I'm irrational like that sometimes. Josh.
So listen, wrong. Pretty much, she was just in her feelings.
Not even in my feelings. Nah, man, you're not finna be, when everything went down some years back, you're not finna be smiling and kiki liking the post of him and old girl and then be up. Nah, you gotta pick a side, player. That's what it was.
Inbox
we good.
Wrong.
Just know we good though. Like on some personal outside of Facebook stuff, we good, baby. We good. So anywho, all right, man. You got any closing comments, man?
No, definitely. I like your bonnet first and foremost.
Shoot, I'm so happy I don't have to even I was able to rocket this show. Of course, for the purpose of our first topic, and
it really don't look bad because it just looked like hair in the back. So your bonnet got a tail.
It could be a little fashionable. We could dress it up. I don't know. I don't plan on I know we went to Zach talking about we went to school together. Zach, I'm not that old. I know exactly who that young man is. I know everybody.
Why you ain't block Zach?
Child.
Zach picked the right side. Yeah, Zach got in that inbox first. TJ, get in the inbox, baby.
Jock say you Scorpio or fire sign. Nah, baby, I'm a Taurus, boo. I'm a Taurus. Listen, I'm a Taurus sun, Libra rising, and I am a let me see, Aquarius moon. Jock, since he asking about signs, but we can, I ain't gonna get into that too much. But if Jock know his stuff, he know what that basically encompasses. But
I am unemployed.
Man. Nah, Frank a Sag for sure. He
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius. But yeah, man. That I think that's gonna probably wrap up another show. You guys definitely thank you guys for coming out, watching us. I don't care how many people in here. It could be 30, it could be 10. I'm thankful for everybody just for stopping through, checking us out. Definitely don't feel free to hit us up and give us some good old topics with y'all. Some feedback topics. Again, I know what I said last week about the sponsorships. I have a couple of people interested. I'm definitely going to work on that. And like I said, y'all can see the email there. Email questions and suggestions to ask otcpodcast@gmail.com. Every Tuesday, we're going to try to be on this thing at 7:00 Central Standard Time. And I think that's it, man.
Hey, man, I just want to thank everybody. Make sure you go to YouTube, like, and follow.
Share. All of that good stuff.
Share. I mean, even share this during the week on your Facebook page. Shout out to Luxury 360 Photo Booth. They've been hitting me up about sponsorship, the new photo booth. They it's gonna be coming. They're gonna be cheaper than other people. I think it's $200 an hour.
Shout out to I gotta do some shout outs too. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be long. Shout out to Sheldon. Sheldon Richardson hit us up about a sponsorship, and he threw out a good topic that we're gonna bring up in the near future. Shout out to the Gentleman's Table podcast. That's a podcast that I check out every Wednesday. DA Gentleman's Table. You can find them on Facebook. Very supportive, super duper cool guys doing their thing, black owned businesses, all that good stuff.
Right on.
Check them out. Yeah, man. That's all I got.
Hey, shout out to TJ Rome, man. He a cop. But every time I address, even personally, face to face, like police brutality or something that's been ignited by a bad cop, he don't run from the question. He addressed it straight up. With him being a black and a young cop, it's good to see somebody that still know who they are. And
we gotta do a show where we allow the cops, man, to call in, because I think that would be like one of the deeper topic shows, man, in the near future. Kind of touch down with everybody, because that would be a really good topic to let cops come
express
on
themselves
and express the other side themselves. Of Zach, this the police now, y'all, and this is what the police said to the police.
Don't do that.
But yeah,
man.
Hey, man,
thank y'all.
Y'all be easy.